Day 4 of World Carnivore Month. Cooked up this badass chili. And yes, of course, there's a little bit of tomatoes and some other vegetables in there. I'm not overly concerned about eating a little bit of vegetables here and there to add some flavor to some stuff. So I made some chili while I'm watching some football. And I also have this in a crock pot. This is called a standing rib roast. And season that bad boy up with a bunch of different stuff. You can check out that recipe on my Instagram. Heading into Levi's Stadium with these guys over here. Hey. And this one over here. Ricky Waters and E40 right there. Ricky Waters, E40. Ordering up some burgers here at the game.
Thank you, bro.
Loading up on some of these patties. I got some sushi and some patties. It is like 2:30 or something like that. It's the first meal of the day. The only meal of the day. And I'm just enjoying some of this food at the 49ers game. Probably going to go back for a couple of helpings of this until I get so stuffed that I pass out. I think today's day 19 of World Carnivore Month. If you want it bad enough, they say you gotta bleed for it. So here we go. Look at that gushing blood everywhere. You're gonna die.
Okay, here we go.
'83. That is amazing. I have to film you a little bit, even though you have no makeup. Are you super happy and proud of yourself?
I am.
You should be. You've been working hard.
You guys, this is life-changing. If you have diabetes, this is the way to go. I am so pumped. I can't.
Super cool. And then where's that supplement that we had?
Oh, it's in here.
Oh, it's in here.
Yeah,
Oop.
it went to 83. I can't believe it went up.
So this is a supplement that we used. I've heard of this product before, but this was also suggested to us by Gabrielle Lyon. And she said with diabetes, for my mother-in-law to take 1,000 milligrams of this a day. And she did that yesterday. And I don't know if that's what made the biggest difference. We've been exercising, we've been working hard. My thought is that these glucose levels are gonna ride up and down, but they're gonna continually trend down. The main thing is just to keep her below 125, but our goal is to always stay below 90, really. That's what we want to try to do. We have a new goal now because we've kind of reached new heights. Weighed in at 227 pounds this morning. The lightest I've been on this diet so far has been 225 pounds. But you can see, like, I'm starting to look, I feel like I'm starting to look like a different person. Maybe it's the beard.
Tight pants.
Maybe it's creatine. Maybe it's Maybelline. Right? We'll see what we have going on over here. That's from my boy Omar Issa, if you guys follow him. Let's see what we got going on here.
So fat.
We gotta throw the hat back on because somehow that makes you look a little leaner. Starting to get a little bit of striations through the chest. Those guys weren't there before. I didn't even bother to do like a before and after because I was like, how much different am I going to really look after this? And I didn't know that all this was going to turn out like this. I had no idea that I was going to get a lot leaner than I was before. But one of the goals I have is I'm going to keep this carnivore diet cranking, I think, until I end up with striated glutes. Because I didn't have striated glutes when I did my bodybuilding show. And that's
got some Todd Abrams over here.
Yeah,
that's what I call those muscles. Those are Todd Abrams. He's got the best serratus in the business.
Starting to get striations even through the legs a little bit, through the shoulders. Again, not as big as I was during the bodybuilding show, but there's so many other factors that were in that bodybuilding show. Lots of performance enhancing drugs and a lot of cardio. And you guys are aware I do a lot of walking, and I do a lot of, I've been doing run walks and stuff like that. But I'm not doing 90 minutes of cardio every single day. You can see from the back, see how that's going. You know, this guy here is usually the area where I'll have some chunk and some chub. But this is like turning into like nothing. There's not really a whole lot there. Some of what is there is really just some leftovers from being, you know, 330 pounds at one point. Let's see if I can get a little flex going here. Whew. Hard to hold those poses. It's been a little bit. But anyway, making some huge improvements. Today is day 23, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen when we get down to the very end, when we get down to day 31. One of the goals that that I have is just to take this as far as I possibly can, and let's see what's possible. Who knows? Maybe I'll even step back on stage for a bodybuilding show, only eating meat. You never know. I decided I should cook up before I go, so I'm not going to fast. Today's going to be a long day, and doing stuff with Stone Cold and stuff. I make sure I have energy and feel good and all that kind of stuff. And I always feel good when I fast. But I don't know what the circumstances are going to be like, and I don't want to. When you start to get in that 18-hour, 20-hour fast, you start to get, a little bit weird. So I want to make sure I stay out in front of it today for sure. Have a good performance on his podcast, and then in addition to that, like, you can over fast, so you got to be careful with it. Again, if you're new to this diet and you're just coming aboard, please don't even bother. Don't even bother to fast until you get your feet wet. Until you've been doing the diet for a month or a couple weeks at least. We got some yummy ass sashimi over here with these guys over here. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. We got done podcasting with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and now we're at the Yard House in downtown Los Angeles, and it's time to chow down.
Nice, let's go. There we go. Nice.
Whoa!
Let's go, Mark.
Running out of steam.
You got this, Mark.
It's okay.
Nice. Good.
Holy cannoli. Man, absolutely brutal. Good leg training session today. I had to use the baby weights. This thing's absolutely killing me. Getting that extra volume in, that extra range of motion. Brutal training session. Thanks, man. Thanks for always showing me that there's another level. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Oh, what's this guy doing?
Ask you.
Another level of what?
This guy's trying to get on
Another level of what?
All this yummy meat coming our way. Today's podcast said to eat penis, so here I am. I mean, it's not like I haven't eaten it before in my life, but going to be experiencing some more of it today. Yeah, you don't know. Got the good old doctor over here just in case I have a heart attack eating all this meat all the time. We're throwing down here at this Brazilian steakhouse. Got some sausage, got some chicken, getting after it. His is already gone. He inhaled it because he's a savage.
2 slices of this one.
Oh,
Just missed it. You got this before, right?
I don't know. It looks awesome.
So this is really good. This is like the top sirloin. Get a little bit of fat on it. This, yeah, they call it this picanha the way they prepare it. Thank you.
Yeah.
There you go. This is it.
Yeah, I love some.
Just knock that bottom piece off. Just take the whole thing off. Stir it down. Really have to put it in. It takes it out. Hands in the bag. That's good stuff. Yeah, go and give him that one.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
more in the garage.
All right. Did you say in the garage? Or grill. Oh, grill. That looks amazing. Thank you. Got some ribs. Got some chicken. The advantage of being at a place like this, you just keep bringing it. Look.
Smoked sausage here.
Definitely.
Delicious. Been fasting all day, so this feast is going to feel really good.
Anybody else want?
I guess I might as well shake what my mama gave me. Let's see what we got here. Feels a little easy, especially for the last set. Add a little more weight. Holy crap. I know you guys are probably all turned on by the hair going from here and just keeps going down and keeps kind of, anyway. Felt like a really good set, good way to pop up the pecs before we start our training session today of doing some flat bench. And we're gonna use that Chris Duffin bar and get a really good stretch because the bar will shove you down into a position you normally can't get to because it has a camber in it. So we're gonna mess with that for today and a few other exercises. Set of 10 reps here. The Cadillac bar, KabukiStrength.com. Felt really good. Got my hands out in that wider grip, and the wider grip is making me stretch more due to the curve of the bar. Feeling really good. Probably go up in weight a little bit, maybe just add a 10 on each side. That's 185 pounds. The next one would be 205. It feels good for what I'm doing today, and considering we've done some other stuff already too. Mixing up some pull-ups in there. We started off with some dog crap training today. Getting a good pec pop going. Trying to stay on top of things. Trying to represent those carnivores out there. Holla if you hear me. Strength is never weakness. Weakness is never strength. Catch y'all later. Well, I had to call an audible here because I didn't have any bacon fat laying around, so I had to create my own. I got the pork fat cooking right here, and I got that meat. And when this is done, I'm gonna put that on. I'm also going to do some other things for dinner as well. The only thing I had so far today was some crock pot meat. And I think in February I'm going to start to eat a lot more. Originally I was going to really try to trim the fat on what I was eating. And it just wasn't working out for me. Mainly just because I don't have like lean enough stuff around at the moment to do that. A lot of times I do have a lot of that from Piedmontese. Sorry about the fan blowing super loud. Might be a little bit too loud for you to handle. Try to turn it down a little bit. Normally I do have a lot of lean meats around, but just didn't have stuff like unfrozen and just wasn't truly prepared for it. So I will do that probably later in February as we go towards Carnivore 100. But we're coming down to the end of World Carnivore Month and appreciate everyone that's following along.
I did the Carnivore Diet for all of January. I lost 12 pounds.
Damn.
Gained a ton of energy. My energy levels were completely flat the whole month. No ups and downs from crashing after eating. I had a belly. A lot of people made fun of me, fat shamed me. I lost all my fat.
Oh man.
All the belly. I lost my love handles. I don't know if I'm going to keep eating like this, but it was tremendously beneficial. And I also have an autoimmune disorder. It's called vitiligo, and my vitiligo improved. I had a bunch of white spots fill in, so I don't know. I went
Wild.
into this thing thinking this carnivore diet was wacky, and I probably would think it's nonsense, but this is as good as I felt in a long time, and it's just 1 month.
Man, that's super encouraging. You know, the Joe Rogan experience, they call it, right? But this is now the Joe Rogan testimonial. So wherever you're at, and if you're doing the carnivore diet, you got to do what Joe Rogan just did, and you got to show the world what's going on underneath your shirt. So here I am in Davis, California, just whipping off my shirt. A lot of my fat has disappeared too. No more love handles. Feeling really good. Feeling jacked. Feeling tan. He said that he's been doing the carnivore diet, you know, since the beginning of the month. Same here. And my energy's through the roof. You guys know how much elbow pain I've had for how long? You know, the F you and F your elbow video that I did. Remember that whole thing? My elbow ended my powerlifting career, and it no longer has the same amount of pain. The pain is still there. I'm not gonna lie, there's still some pain, there's still a little tension in there, but it's almost completely gone. I did a good tricep workout today. I had a lot of strength, a lot of power, and it's making me start to think, maybe I can start to push that bench press back up there again. Maybe I can start to work on that again because of how good I'm feeling from this diet. Sleep has improved. I feel like my cognition is better. I feel like my thinking is better. I feel just more focused on everything that I'm doing. Look at that. Look at how that olive-fed beef came out. That's the filet. There's the ribeye. Gosh, what do you think, buddy?
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. It just kind of like, it just dissolves over your tongue almost.
Oh my God. This is like getting a raise.
It is.
It's a big day for you.
That's right.
Maybe you should celebrate with some of that champagne.
There you go.
Josh and I are devouring the ribeye. Actually, I ate most of it, but letting him in on it at the end here. And you see how that's got like a big old thing of fat on it? And sometimes people think that that's gross. Sometimes it is gross. Sometimes you can't eat it. But usually, sometimes people think it's like tendons and ligaments and stuff like that, which it could be. But it really it's hugely dependent on what the cow ate. So in this case, the cow ate some olives. So I guess I'm eating some fruit and maybe breaking the, because the olives are fruit. I don't know. Anyway, but like what the cow is fed is going to depend on how, you know, tender it is and all that kind of stuff. So here goes. Yeah, it's not wiry at all. It's not hard to chew. It's amazing is what it is. We love sharing content. It's a huge passion for me and my brother. We love sharing information with all of you. And we're not trying to hurt anybody, and we're not trying to mislead anybody. You know, there's comments on Instagram saying don't trust these guys, and we don't really even care if you trust us. What we'd like you to do is we'd like you to try some of the things that we recommend, or even just not even try them, but just to further look into them, because we know, we strongly feel, and I know that a carnivore diet can help anybody. It really can. I know that by eliminating a bunch of junk, and you got all these people all the time saying calories in, calories out. You guys are such ridiculous amateurs. I'd love to smack you right upside your head. Of course, that can be a component, but it's not the only component. It's not the only thing at play. There's too many other things at play to even think about uttering those words any further. It's you know, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. It doesn't help to jump on my IG and be like, hey, you gained weight because it's calories in, calories out. Hey, you lost weight because it's calories in, calories out. What you eat is hugely, massively important, and it is more important, and we can argue about this all day, but in my opinion, it's more important than the calories in, calories out equation. Because if you continually select to eat protein, you will automatically eat less as it is. So that's my view on that. Anyway, Huku, local place in Davis. About to go to town on this steak. And they gave me a blob of rice. I'm not going to eat that. They gave me some sauce, and they're going to give me a stone in a second. I cook all this stuff up all by myself. See if I can do it with my chapstick. Quinn went to hit the deck so she doesn't get filmed. Can't leave it on there for too long. Cramp up. Oh, got stuck on there pretty good. Hey, don't laugh, man. A little salt on there. And then, I don't know what the sauce is, but maybe get a little bit of that on there.
Better flip it.
Well, it's so thin, I don't think we're gonna even go. I got it, get out of there. It's like going to Arby's. Here, wait, I give it a little, go this way for a second. There we go. Oh, you don't know the struggle. This stone's too hot. There we go. Well, I'm gonna let the stone cool down before I cook another one, but as it cools down, it should be a little easier. All that meat drizzled on there. Hope it doesn't burn my face off. Here goes. Oh. Awesome. I do.
Pull that ladder.
Damn. Yeah, I was feeling crazy. I didn't beat the sun. Not sure when the sun wakes up around here, but I'll try to beat it tomorrow. It's probably like 7 something, 7:30 right now. I'm not sure. I woke up at like 6 and the sun was still bright like this too though, so I don't know. Grabbing some food here, poolside. Just got done with water aerobics. Sorry I didn't film it for you guys. It was epic, that's all you need to know. It was actually got to be kind of hard at a certain point. Shoulders were burning really bad. Sitting here with some shrimp and some oysters, and they said there's like a hamburger bar around here somewhere, so we're gonna check that out too. Not a bad view. I was super hungry and just dove into my food, but I had some prime rib on the plate, some salmon on the plate, got some steak, some shrimp over there, and some chicken, threw some cilantro and some salsa on it, got a little bit of avocado, and got these veins coming out of the legs a little bit here, going crazy. Having an awesome day, awesome time at this resort. Gonna enjoy some lunch. £770 bench attempt right here by Julius Maddox, the one and only, one of the best benchers of all time, trying to prove himself right here in front of a crowd we have here at the Arm. To despite the Arnold being kind of shut down by the coronavirus. Let's go, Biggs. Real recognize real. Five Guys order coming in. This guy's bulking, getting ready for the contest, so he ate a normal burger like a normal person with a bun. Not me. I gotta be weird. Let's see what we got under thing number 1. I think I accidentally ordered 10 patties instead of 8 patties, but we'll see what we end up with. That looks delicious. Here we go. Unveiling burger number 6 here. Burger number 5, burger number 6. Pretty good pace going here. See if we can keep it going. Come down to the end here. This is represents patty number 7 and patty number 8. I've talked about this before. We're here at Five Guys today. I've talked about this before, where people hate on these meats, and they say they're processed meats and that they're super unhealthy. I'm not saying this in a derogatory way, but if you have any information on the practices of Five Guys, In-N-Out Burger, Wendy's, McDonald's, I'd love to hear it. I'm being very honest. I'd love to know more, because as far as I know, as much as I've looked into it, I haven't really found or seen any reason to believe that this is more unhealthy than what you can get at your grocery store. And I've looked into it pretty good, but I haven't found anything. Maybe some of you guys would be able to help. As it stands right now, I'm not going to wait for a peer-reviewed study. I'm going to keep eating. Time to squat in a little bit here. Might be hard to squat with this much meat sitting in my stomach, but we'll see if we can figure it out. Carlos, you're supposed to be filming, man. What happened, bro?
Oh,
Dude, Ryan,
missing
man.
out on this view.
Dude, you pushed them too hard, man. You gotta be careful with these guys.
Got here on empty.
10-minute walk for the month.
Yeah, for the month.
Ooh. What's up, Josh Kim?
What's up? You made it.
Dude, I got a sick picture of you just now. You feel that? You feel that, Josh? Chomping on more of that pork butt. Look at my bowl is chipped. Son of a bee. I threw some steak in there too. Some last night's ribeye. Really delicious. Turns out I'm a professional fat boy. They didn't give me a fork, but I got the Tesla driving for me. Oh, I have to make a turn coming up. I just still eat the Flying Dutchman on the go here. The Flying Dutchman. You saw me eat one in the car, and I got a big old wiener. And have that Piedmontese hot dog. That's my dinner for tonight. Looks kind of ghetto. Oh, am I allowed to say that? Ghetto.